Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So it's a very heated conversation. Before we went on the break, Nyma was saying that if Senator Natasha Akpabio withdraws the case, she will take it very personal. Please, what do you mean by that?
Exactly, because it's repeating itself. It's now becoming a thing. You know, when it was done to the former, the first lady, when she was the former senator, and some people were of the opinion, like Ramatu, that it should be resolved, you know, amicably within party, outside party. I think they were on the same party then. You know, the Senate president had just played an inner party caucus arrangement that, you know, she was speaking on the floor of the house saying to another senator that, calm down, we are trying to resolve issues and you are just issuing threats, and then went personal at her. You trying to shut her up. She had to, you know, carry herself in the way that this should not become a slapper, whatever matter. You can't continue to cower like that. Yeah. Because another woman would then not have a precedent of what to do. What Natasha would gain for us with this court action is that with a judgment, putting these people, it will create a precedent of what can happen so that men don't continue to say, now ordinary woman at the floor of the Senate,
Pancake.
At the floor of our red chamber. No, now. Now, there, go, we go stop where they stop the abuse, that this sexism will explain all the way down. Yeah, you know how many young girls in the corners of the house can't speak up against abuses? Women in their husbands' houses are told that the same thing that provoked their husband, when he provoked them, they were not doing it right. Not be sure they keep quiet. The same thing that was provoking, let's say Ramatu is BC's husband, is provoking Ramatu. If he provoked BC, BC is not a worthy woman to have reacted. Yes, to have reacted the way she have reacted. But if it was her husband that was reacting, his reaction is valid.
Yes, I would like to hear Ramatu.
Okay, so but me, what I'm going to say is this: we need to know when to stop.
Stop what?
When to stop, you know, making so much, will I say this, I don't want to say trouble or shouting. We need to know when to stop. At least when that thing happened, 80% of Nigerians, women, we supported Natasha. Do you understand? And now this one is coming again.
What do you think she should have done?
She's now, I think she should, there are some things that you just, I'm not saying she should overlook it, but it's not something that she should make more out of, you should make it as a problem or something. What she should have done is just, I'll just see it as a mere comment. I'll see it as a mere comment, and then I'll face him. I'll go and face him physically. Privately, and I'll talk about it.
So Ramatu, you know.
But then let me tell you, the pancake thing, a lot of men, I want to tell men, pancake is very expensive. It's not anyhow, all of us that come here to make up and all of that, it's not easy. It doesn't come cheap. It's not cheap. So it's not like we're doing it to make ourselves.
No, don't even say that. If you say that a woman is wearing pancake, it is similar to me coming to say you come here wearing cap. Because it's part of our dressing. So if I wear pancake, it is my dressing.
No, that's the interpretation.
Yes,
you see, without brain. That's what it means.
That's what it means.
When somebody
that's what he wrote.
Now what he writes? He writes say it is she does not understand legislative duties. She's be wearing pancake.
Yes, she does not understand why she
calling her beauty without brain.
She's there. She doesn't know the job. That's the meaning of that. So I don't, initially I supported. I didn't support her initially for the first comment that I saw about the nightclub, because I saw his expression when he was making that comment, and I felt that with the relationship they had, he could have
been joking.
He was joking. That was how I took it. But when I now read what was written, that is derogatory. That's condescending because of her sex.
Condescending is the word.
So you feel you are higher because you're a man, and you are lower. So no matter what you are doing, once you wear dress up, you come here to look beautiful. You don't even understand what you're here to do. That's insulting to every woman who is in leadership position. So in as much as I would, anyway, people are different. The court thing would have been my thing as well. If I'm not allowed to shout, I would have shouted. But if I'm not allowed to shout, I would have to go the legal way. But we need to fight this battle very well so that our children do not continue on this battle. It's like a cycle. It keeps revolving. From the ages, time immemorial, women have always had to fight and work twice as hard.
Twice as hard.
In comparison with their male counterparts. And now we're saying that in offices like this, we're equal. Give us equal opportunity. You don't talk down on me because you feel I am a woman. And so because I am a woman, I am less than you are.
Even if you help me to get to the position.
And if she does not fight this battle, another person will face it in the future. So it's good that she's fighting this so that men will understand that we are here to work. Leave whether I rub pancake or I know rub pancake. That's not what we're here.
Once Eniola did a defamation, criminal defamation against one lady, I can wake up and go on Facebook and call anybody, any if I can call them thief, murderer, armed robber, and I'll get away with it. And it was wrong.
Badmus did
when Eniola now dragged that lady all the way to police, and she was personally showing up in each case. Nigerians were still telling Eniola she's using power to fight her. She was doing too much. But somebody woke up and called her a pimp. If somebody called me a pimp, I will flip 10 times. It's not something you take easily. So now somebody wrote and called her. He said, "It's local content committee of the Senate, Natasha's birthright." And he went on to say, this lawmaker, believing herself to be a lawmaker, knows nothing. He only knows about pancaking her face and wearing transparent outfits to the chambers.
So, and I'm happy you're reading it because I'm concluding right now. And when we conclude, the reason for the vehemence of some of the ladies on this topic is because when it is done to one, it is similarly done to all. And the impact would spread. Your male colleague can then look at you and say, you are rubbing pancake and wearing half naked dress. Are we talking about
you up when you are making sense?
And so we want this properly addressed in a formal way that protects the interest of women, protects the interest of our girl child, and all of that. So we're waiting to see how this plays out in court. Thank you, ladies, for such a very informed conversation. Thank you to our audience for staying with us. The conversation continues on social media. We can't wait to hear from you. That's all we can take on today's show. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Pancake is not a crime.
It's not a crime.